The more and more I think about it, it really does bother me that companies don't incorporate social media aspects into their business. What I mean by that is they keep it separate. Like the people that work for them don't use social media. Like I say this a couple times. There's fitness enthusiasts that a lot of people use within your own company. Why don't you provide them, even if it's just like a video or virtual, because that's the type of world we're in today, why don't you let them broadcast things at your company? Like take a vote and broadcast different people on a regular basis. It might be daily, it might be weekly, monthly, like quarterly. And let your people hear how other people in the company are using social media, like who they like. It just helps to help us understand that we're all more alike than what we seem. I think that I'm one of the few who likes Gary V as far as my family goes. But I find people, he has millions of followers. So I'm probably going to find some of them within my workplace. And if those people are trying to get better with themselves, because that's Gary Vee's whole thing, motivational speaking. If there's multiple people trying to do that, then why don't we make it easier for them? And it's positive. Like, find positive people doing positive things and incorporate it into your business. I just don't understand why they're so separate. Like, why do we have this huge persona that when you are at work, you are a completely different person? Like all of your likes and interests all of a sudden jump out of your body when you walk into the door, and all of a sudden jump back in when you walk out the door. I'm just saying, if you want to make your company better, then try and treat each other like our differences are what make us alike. Because there's some similarity amongst those differences. I'm just saying. And then I also think that there should always be positive affirmation that's not even related to work in the workplace. It might transfer over into the workplace, but if it's things about cooking or just mental health, about parenting, anything like that, like, why are you acting like people are something different when they enter your facility? Like they don't have a whole life outside of your facility. You take up roughly 40 hours of their life. That's all. That's all. And I get that, but another 40 of those hours are supposed to contribute to sleep. It doesn't always, but I get that. There's still so much more time that's spent outside of the office, that's spent outside of the work. And I get that that's not for everyone. Some people work 2 jobs, and I highly respect that. You hustling and grinding. And I'm looking forward to the day that you don't have to hustle and grind no more. And I want you to know that it's possible and you're capable. I'm capable. That's why I'm still trying. And I'm going to keep trying. But yeah, I don't understand. Help me understand. There's all these people that follow influencers, and why do y'all keep that separate outside of the workplace? Like, people are trying to better themselves. If I feel good about myself, I feel whole about myself, I do better at work, not worse. I don't get it. I don't get it. If you get it, please let a sister in, because I do not. I don't get it. Anywho, I won't be the company that does that. Treating people like they're only there to do that job and everything else is irrelevant, that's not realistic. So, and it stops people from treating them like humans. And that's the one thing that I'm finding out right now is, oh, if the workplace doesn't find any problems with it, if policy doesn't find anything wrong with it, if, this, that, and the other, then there's nothing wrong with what I'm doing. But you are. If somebody tells you are, you're mistreating someone or whatever the case may be. So what's going to help those people to understand what that's like? They need other stories where social media comes into place, because you can have motivational speakers and other influencers within the company who can give them perspective, and hopefully, just hopefully, one day the light bulb will go off and they'll be able to figure out how to treat people like humans. Because we always have this thing, treat people how you want to be treated. We don't know how to do that. We've been failing at that. So maybe we just need to put more information in front of people, give them more examples, give them more testimonials, give them just storytelling overall so that they can understand and they can relate, and we can give them perspective so that they can have that aha moment that you feel like they're missing because they out here being tools for no reason. And people is just out here letting them be a tool. Because we don't know how to fix it. Because we don't know why the light bulb hasn't gone off in your head. So if social media was incorporated into the company, I don't know, maybe hopefully someone's story will cross your life, your perspective, your eyes, your whatever you want to call it, okay? And then you'll be able to see, oh, that's why people don't like when I do that. And this is how I correct it, or this is how I do better. I'm just saying, gosh. It might be some of the things that I'm going through right now too, but it's how I feel. It's my truth. It's my story to tell, and that's how it goes. So I say all that because that's what my company is going to be. I want to incorporate both. I want to stop treating people like all their problems don't exist when they're on the clock. They do. And they change our productivity and our efficiency. So if we can find the balance, then we'll do better, not just as an individual, but as a whole. So I hope you find some of your happiness. And if it comes via social media, like, more power to you. It's growth. So just thought you should know. And I want you to have a happy day. I love you so much.